Sure.
Hello, guys. We have one more person from the Harbour Industrial Capital venture. We have the Max here, the co-founder, and let's discuss about what was kind of the investment opportunity he will be supporting the Polkadot ecosystem. Hello, Max. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, so I'm Max Rebol. I'm the founder, CEO of Harbour Industrial Capital, and we're purely a Polkadot ecosystem fund. We've been around for 3 years, invested in around like 20 different Polkadot-based parachains. And we're also like a Polkadot seed investor.
All right, that's great. So I want to know more about that. What about you? Right now, you are in Tokyo, and this is the stablecoin is a hot topic.
Yeah.
So, do you have some future planning about to support the liquidity on the Polkadot stablecoin projects?
Yeah, sure. I mean, not just stable coins, but like across different like asset classes.
Okay.
So we're putting money into DeFi, obviously, into liquidity provision, into market making. So these are all things that we're doing as well. But like our biggest asset class is VC. Right? So we're doing mainly VC style funding, like seed round, pre-seed, and then we're also doing parachain auctions on behalf of projects, where we're helping them like get the parachain slot in exchange for like a certain share of their tokens, and that actually has been pretty successful for us.
There are some strong projects in the market who are not on the Polkadot, but they want to be join the Polkadot
Yeah.
because of their technology reason
Yeah.
and their security reason.
Exactly. Yeah.
But sometimes they're facing the difficulty to get the fund directly
Yeah,
because
that's right.
the first thing is that you have to be on the Polkadot,
Yeah.
then you can get the refunds from
Yeah.
the VCs if
Yeah.
they will be agree for that.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to be say on this?
Yeah. No, that's exactly right. As a matter of fact, just before we did this interview earlier today, I was talking to a Japanese project. They are currently building a solo chain, but they really want to get onto Polkadot because of the shared security architecture and because it's just a more attractive place to build. You've got the security, you've got the interoperability, right? You've got a lot of liquidity. So we are helping them like get into Polkadot by helping them win a parachain auction, right? And once they have it, they have like a 2-year slot. They can provide feeless transactions to their clients, which is like pretty powerful. And yeah, so this is one of the things that we're doing, right? We want to get these good projects coming in, and then on the other hand, like these guys, they're onboarding some real world clients here in Japan. So they've got like great relationships with like some of the big Web2 companies. So we can like indirectly facilitate these guys like onboarding onto Polkadot.
So, yeah, we are NFTC24 is a Japanese decentralized media platform.
Yeah.
We have already have so many information. The our stars already deployed many projects from the Japan market on the Polkadot. But right now there are very few projects get the investment.
Yeah.
And some others are still maybe looking for the opportunity, or maybe we are waiting for something new. So what do you want to be say about this?
So what we have done a lot is like investing in infrastructure on Polkadot, right? So think of things like such as like computation networks, decentralized storage, wallets, RPC providers, node services, exchanges, marketplaces, right? So that's kind of what I call infrastructure, right? You need these elements to build like the end user products. For us, it makes more sense to invest in the infrastructure stage because it's kind of a safer bet usually than having some end user application that may work or may not work. The infrastructure you're always going to need, right? It's like the picks and shovels, or like the old saying, like when there's a gold rush, sell shovels. So we're quite heavy on that, right? But now we've done it for 3 years, and now we're also seeing more and more like sort of user-facing applications coming to Polkadot, right?
Okay.
So one great example is Mythical Games, right? They are a very like established game developer out of the US. They recently came into the Polkadot ecosystem. We supported them. We just funded their bridge round. And we're super excited to see them come to Polkadot because it's going to bring millions of established kind of Web2 gamers into Web3. And so we're obviously very happy to support them.
I have one more interesting question. Maybe
Yeah.
what is your minimum check amount?
Minimum, what we're investing in projects,
The minimum.
it's usually between 100K and 500K.
Minimum. You
Yeah.
will be supported.
Yes.
And what about the maximum?
Well, up to 500, I would say. That's the biggest that we've done so far. Look, if there's something really good, yes, we could probably also go above that. But keep in mind, we're quite early stage investors, right? So it's usually seed, pre-seed, and that's kind of like the ticket sizes that we want to.
So when we discuss about the early stage investor, so do you invest in the token part or you will be investing in the equity area?
Mainly tokens,
Mainly
to be
tokens.
honest. I think the only exception is Mythical Games that I just mentioned. There we did like an equity plus token deal on a convertible note. But usually for all the other like 20 projects that we've done, it's all tokens, token based.
So when someone Japanese projects want to be contacted, so they need to be contacted through the Astar team or they will be contacted you directly?
Through the obviously Astar is they're great friends of ours, right? But depends. Obviously, like we're happy to talk to anyone who is planning to build on Polkadot. As I said, like we tend to be some of the first investors to write a check. So I call it like seed, pre-seed kind of investor. So you guys can reach out to me directly, max@harbourindustrial.com. We're always like looking at interesting projects, building on Polkadot, and always happy to chat.
All right. I have a question about the stablecoin because without that topic, my conversation is not complete yet.
Yeah.
So, as the president of Asia Web3 Alliance Japan, we have connected with more than 200 banks, Japanese banks, and the investment companies.
That's great.
So, they have a same issue right now. Just a few banks, the big banks, I cannot be disclose their name right now, but everyone knows that those big banks. They release stable coins. And other bank, if they want to be released the stable coin or do something, so definitely they need a liquidity provider on the VCs. And right now, most of the people using the Ethereum blockchain, the second Japanese blockchain.
Yeah.
Still, Astar don't have any announcement. Maybe they are planning something. So, as a VC, are you supporting the Japanese bank for the stablecoin liquidity provider, or they will be contact you?
Yeah.
Or not?
Yeah. So the Polkadot ecosystem. So we recently got native USDC and USDT, right?
Okay.
The two of them are obviously like by far the biggest stablecoins out there. So yes, you can try to reinvent the wheel and come up with like yet another stablecoin. But if you really talk about liquidity, I think the most important thing is that you have USDT and USDC natively, and we have that, right? So it's not like bridged, but it's actually natively issued on Polkadot. So Circle, for
In
example.
Japan market, they are the JPYC.
Right. Yeah.
Or maybe something like that, Japanese
Yeah,
yen.
that's true. Absolutely. We're very open to that, obviously, right? We're, but these things, in my opinion, they're not like ecosystem specific, right? If you wanna issue a Japanese stablecoin, right? Then obviously you want it to be multi-chain, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna issue a stablecoin only for Solana or only for Arbitrum, right? This doesn't make any sense, right? You want to have it like cross-chain. And obviously, we're from Polkadot's perspective, we're, very happy to work on the implementation of natively issuing that same stablecoin on the Polkadot network.
Okay, amazing.
Yeah.
So, Max, thank you so much for your time. It was pleasure meeting you. And I really think that this interview get more information to our audience.
Perfect. That's what I'm here for.
If you enjoyed our content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. Stay updated with our latest videos. Follow us on our social media platforms for more updates and behind-the-scenes content. Check out the links in the description below.